What is up, everybody? Just came back from a run. I usually run with my shirt off because, at least for me, it's mad uncomfortable going out and running multiple miles with a shirt on, especially in frickin' Miami. But just got on a run. Literally, it was at 12 p.m., so there's still sunlight outside. On top of that, this morning I woke up at 4. Started working at 4:30 until like around 11:30, so like roughly 6-7 hours. Basically working on my client stuff. I'm trying to make sure that like I get all of my client stuff done in the morning, then that way I don't even have to worry about doing any of their stuff later on throughout the day, especially when I can just work on my business instead of in my business for the rest of the day. Shout out to my editors, by the way, if you're watching this. You're amazing. But yeah, today's another vlog, another day of me doing stuff. Started in the middle of the day with a run, but I'm gonna take a shower now, and then I'm gonna eat something, and then afterwards gonna go back into work. So that's pretty much all my day to day. Also, I do have something to share, y'all, but you're gonna have to watch the rest of the video to figure that out. All right.
Thinking about like, okay, should I change it up? Should I do this thing? I'm like, you know what, bro? Let me just scale it. If it's add coffee and it's add oil,
Right.
dump more money into it. Okay. So we'll see how that performs.
Bro, I'm still down. Like, if anything, if we could get this fucking shit happening as far as, like, you know, my new offering with the digital ads. You know what's the craziest part about this vlogging stuff? I always keep forgetting to vlog my stuff. I'm so used to carrying my phone around and just, like, forgetting about making content. And I realized, like, oh yeah, I wanted to do vlogs. I made Greek yogurt and some blueberries and bananas and chia seeds. I just finished a run. Right now, I'm going to edit some content, specifically day 34 of my running series on short form content. If you have TikTok or Instagram or anything like that and you want to watch me train for a marathon, please do. I think it's fun. Plus I teach you about social media while I'm running. So it's kind of a bit amusing in the sense of like you're actually going to learn something, you know? But I gotta get used to bringing my camera around with me, bro. We'll make it happen. Damn, this is good. I was getting late. And I gotta go to sleep because tomorrow's gonna be a long day. I need to get a haircut. I need to get work done, batch stuff out for Thursday, Friday, Saturday because I'm gonna be all in Boston. I'm gonna catch you guys with me and get some footage down before I even start the next vlog, and then we'll close it out this week. But first of all, thanks for watching, and yeah, let's continue on with the vlog. What's up, everybody? It's the next day, and what you're seeing right now is my room, but I'm currently working on a bunch of clients' work. I actually been up since about 4:30, so it's not like I'm not still working out here. You know, it's crazy. I've started to see a lot of the stuff that people from my high school literally do, like things that they accomplish in their life and stuff like that. And to be honest, I think I'm doing pretty well, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm working with 16 businesses around the United States. I'm really happy, really grateful. If you're my client, I appreciate you. What's up? But I saw this person from my high school. I was just like actually doing a bunch of the stuff that I want to do. So then I'm just like, dang, yo, that's kind of crazy how people can really change their lives in a matter of years. I started my business. It's gonna be June when I'm gonna be 29, and I'll be 30 next year. So I'm looking forward to that actually, because to be honest, I think when I'm 30, that's when I'm really going to see a lot of exponential growth in my life overall. Not only in money, but in, you know, starting a family, probably when I'm like 31 or 32, you know, like settling down with somebody, you know, getting my own place, because, you know, as a business, you know, like you have to bootstrap. So like ever since I started this business, I was like, I'm just gonna stay with my parents until I can make $500,000 and see what's up, or figure out how I can get into a house while having a salary of $250K for my business, right? So it really depends on how you go about this stuff. I got some coffee today to keep me energized. That's delicious. You know what's crazy though? I feel more comfortable working in my room than I do in my office. Does that make sense? Because you guys seen videos of my office, like the studio and whatnot. But I don't know, it's just something about the studio that makes me feel like I feel like congested, or maybe because there's just a lot of stuff in there, but I just feel not comfortable, you know, working in there. And I don't mind working. And on top of that, I don't waste time when I have to go to my studio in order to work. I could literally just work immediately as soon as I wake up. So it's like, wake up and I just start working on my computer because that's all I need, really. I just think part of Alex Hormozy's stuff, like if you want to get into, if you really want to work as soon as possible, and literally change your life, it's like, then you got to do just that, work as soon as possible. And I feel like a lot of people have these, like, you know, routines that they do in the morning and stuff like that. But for me, it used to be running, but I don't think I actually deserve a routine, to be quite honest with you. Reason being is because I'm not at the places where I want to be, and that's how I think about a lot of different stuff. Same thing with money. It's just like, I don't deserve to have a house or start investing in a house because I haven't gotten to a specific threshold. I don't deserve to do these amazing races that I've been training a lot for because I haven't even done my first marathon yet. You know what I mean? Like it's like things that I really want to accomplish. It's like I feel like I don't deserve to be there yet, but I know I will when I feel it. Does that make sense? I don't know. Well, maybe I'm just ranting here, but I just feel like people are often just like, yeah, you know, I'm just going to give myself like the little routine. I'm going to let myself have this win. I'm going to let myself have this, you know, like small win, this, that, and whatever, like, you know, for my mental. And I think people are too soft. I think people are way too soft. They take advantage of the fact that other people are folding because they don't have some sort of recognition or some sort of like pick-me-up. But in reality, it's for people that I've met that are super, super, super successful, you really don't know success, you really don't know happiness until you understand, live, and love pain. Does that make sense? Every person I've ever met that's super successful has experienced an enormous amount of pain, and they've lived with it, they've taken care of it, they've provided for it, and I just think that's amazing. So that's why sometimes my ideas might seem a little radical, but I promise you there's a reason why, you know what I mean? But anyway, I'm just going to get back into work, doing all this stuff. I'm literally batching out content for a trip that I'm going to take in Boston, so you'll see some footage from that. I think I might bring the drone too. That would be really cool if I can like have the drone and then also my 6K camera, and that would be dope as hell. Also, if you're a little squeamish, maybe you might want to skip this portion of the video because I want to give you guys an update as far as like my running. And it's pretty good, but I'm getting blisters all up the wazoo all the time these days. But anyway, this is basically with my feet. Like I said before, if you don't want to see this, you can definitely skip ahead. But yeah, it's just for the people who want to see my update as far as my marathon training. But anyway, so as of right now, I have 2 Band-Aids on this guy because this whole portion is like literally no skin. Like you can see like the barrier of my skin right there. So that's one, right? And then my other foot, there's another blister. Well, it's kind of fucked up the wazoo, as you can see. You know, it is what it is. This is like all this running, man, is making my feet into hobbit feet. There's a blister there that I kind of like filled up with Neosporin because there's just no way, bro. There's just no way that I'd be able to heal this as super quick as possible if I didn't fill this up with Neosporin. This isn't pus, by the way. This is just Neosporin. Like, I opened it up I opened it up a little bit and then I just basically poured Neosporin in, so now it looks like a little bowl, but it's just Neosporin, not pus. But anyway, right now I'm averaging roughly from like 35 to like 40 miles a week, and this is just after the first month of running, and now we're getting into the second month, which I'll be able to do 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 miles on my long runs. At least the way that I'm doing it is just like progressive, like progressive overload, to the sense of like very minuscule in comparison, and my feet are still getting busted up. Imagine that, especially since I'm running in freaking Miami and sweating a lot and also getting sunburned and all this other stuff. But I'm putting myself through this because I really want to run this marathon, but like I said, can't create really great stories unless you experience a crap ton of pain. Anyway, yo, I just came back from my run, 6 miles. Dang, it was hot, not gonna lie. I had to stop a couple times because I was just heaving. It was just really hot today. I can't wait till the day where I actually get used to running a crap ton of miles in the heat, because I'm telling you, I want to do ultras, I want to do all that stuff, and yeah, dude, it's just really freaking hot, and people do this for fun, but it is what it is. We're gonna get better each day that goes by. Tomorrow I'm not gonna run because I'm flying, plus I just been having this pain in my right hamstring. for the longest time, so I'm just gonna not run on it for a whole day, see what it's up, because I have to run 7 miles on Friday. Then, yeah, I'm gonna take a shower right now, because I'm sweaty as something. What's sweaty? I don't know. Sweaty as a prostitute in church. But anyway, I'm gonna take a shower, and then I'm gonna go back to work for a little bit until like around 4:30, then I have to go get a haircut.
To judge, sometimes 3 and 4, to see if someone's got it or not.
How long did it take you for you to listen to your gut? Because you know how sometimes your heart beats up your gut.
Yeah. First time when in insurance we were doing what we were doing with the business, and in our office, all of a sudden, one guy comes to my office named Armando. And
Also, if you guys didn't know this about me, I'm a huge Patrick Bet-David fan. I eventually want to meet that man, hopefully do business with him one day. I've read all of his books, especially Choose Your Enemies Wisely is probably my favorite book. Just his morals, his moral compass, the way he does business. I dig it. I dig it. The biggest influencers for me are Patrick Bet-David, Dan Martell, Nick Bare, Stephen Bartlett, and Alex Ramosi. Those are pretty much my guys. I listen to all of their stuff and pretty much no one else, because you really got to have idols, right? People that you want to follow because they stand for what you stand for. And I don't want to follow people that don't inspire me. So you'll see that I don't really have that many followers on my new Instagram account, mainly for that reason. So anyway, that's just a little clip of Patrick Bet-David on George Janko's podcast. If you guys have any podcasts that are super interesting that I got to check out, please let me know. I would love to hear them. But anyway, I got to go eat now and go back to work before I get a haircut. What's up, everybody? It is Thursday now. Like I said, we're going to be out to Boston in a couple hours. Didn't pack any of my luggage because, you know, that's how we roll. Especially with luggage, usually last minute. But yesterday, I went to go see my best friend because I'm not able to go to their baby shower. So I basically dropped them off some goodies from Puerto Rico. And then I hung out with somebody I knew from high school. And now I'm just getting ready for all this stuff. As you can clearly see, all this stuff, man. I don't know why I do this to myself. I promise you, I don't. But it's all good. But I hope y'all are enjoying the vlog so far. And let's go to Boston. What's up, everybody? In my friend Elizabeth's apartment. Got to Boston. It's 2 in the morning right now. Because I didn't really have time to, you know, obviously, like, record content. As you can clearly see. It is 2 in the morning. 2:53 to be exact. Elizabeth is asleep. I was working till really late. We're gonna run tomorrow. I have some footage on that. Hopefully I can get some drone footage because it's gonna rain a lot tomorrow, a fuck ton. So we'll see if I can get any footage for that. But we basically went to a Irish pub, and then afterwards we hung out for a little bit, and then her boyfriend came over, and we all hung out together. Mad dope. Her boyfriend's cool. What's up, David? If you're watching this, I appreciate you, and you too, Elizabeth. Anyway, tomorrow I gotta go to the show, which I'll hopefully have some footage in this vlog for it, which would be cool. And then back to Miami all over again. Well, first to Los Angeles, and then Miami. Kind of crazy. Anyway. What's up, everybody? Just got some content down for TRR, but you know, now I just drove down here from Boston. Now I gotta actually go back to Boston back from Rhode Island. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be alright, but I think I'm hanging out with my friend that's hosting me. Hopefully, we'll have some fun. I'll get some sleep because tomorrow I cancel all my meetings. I can't do it, yo. I'm not gonna be able to sleep. I need to sleep more, but it's alright though. Hope you're enjoying the vlog, because I am. We still have a lot more stuff to do. Tomorrow, I have to go to the airport to LA for a whole 24 hours, and then afterwards. And I met a new friend named Scott. What's up, Scott? How you doing? Put your handles, dude.
My handles?
Yes, your handles.
Dude, I don't even know him, bro. you have my Instagram.
I'll put it up here, but
overlaid. I don't know how to, I don't even know it.
I got you. Well, you're part of the vlog now. Of course. But anyway, meeting cool people, really like the Northeast. Brings me back to when I was like literally living in New York and stuff. And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the vlog. pretty much blocks out the week. Did a lot. Ran, worked, went to Boston. As you can clearly see, I'm crossing a bridge. Yeah, Boston was fun. Shout out to Elizabeth and David for hosting me. I think I would come back, to be quite honest with you. Boston was pretty fun. I feel like you have to know people in the city in order to have the best time at the city. Does that make sense? Because it's the same in Miami. Like, people go do touristy stuff and it's never fun. But once they do go with somebody that they appreciate, I think it's much better and they can actually appreciate the city for what it is. But I'm going back to Miami. My flight's later tonight at 9 p.m. Pretty much going to close out here because I'm going to get really busy working. But thanks for watching the vlog. If you like to watch more videos as far as vlogs are concerned, make sure to subscribe. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.